you've done Dune, Ant-Man, you've done all these roles. Suicide Squad comes up, and I remember that James Gunn, there was a video that was made. It was where James Gunn, and Dave, our good buddy Dave, were singing a song from what? Set it up.
Blue Velvet,
Blue
the
Velvet.
In Dreams sequence from Blue Velvet. Yes, Dave. Yes.
And who directed it? Dave?
Dave directed it, and James played the Dennis Hopper character from Blue Velvet, and Dave played the Dean Stockwell character. I played the Kyle MacLachlan character, and Dave wanted to recreate that incredible sequence from Blue Velvet, and yes.
And it was amazing. It's really captivating, riveting. I love it. I laughed my ass off when I saw it because it's all my friends in the video. And James says that it's from this little video that you did. Tell me if I'm wrong, but he said you had, like, the way you were filmed was so unique and you had such an incredible face that's where you popped in his mind about Polka-Dot Man. Is that true?
I believe that is true. I believe that I heard him say that he was watching me that night when we were filming, and he was like, it's either that's my Polka-Dot Man, or that guy has got such a crazy look on his face that I got to do something with him. What a gift, man. What a gift. Like, it's such an interesting thing. Like, I don't think I've ever talked about work with you. I don't know if I've ever talked about work with James. I don't think most of my friends who do what we do, it's like when we get together, we're either playing games or we're talking about politics, or who knows what we're talking about, but It's never like work stuff. So you just don't think the opportunity to get to collaborate with your friends, which now, after the last couple of years, I am so fucking committed to, like, creating stories and opportunities where me and my friends can collaborate, because it's just,
I'll remember that.
There's no better thing.
I'll remember
I mean,
that.
Seriously, dude, me and Steve Agee are like writing stuff right now. I write all the time. I'm committed to this because life is so short, man. It's so short. And I love what we do, but I love it even more when you're getting to, like, do it with people that you love. And not to say that there's not wonderful people you meet on the journey, and you meet strangers and they become your friends, but like, how great would it be if we got to,
that's exactly right. To work with your friends is something special. To be able to hire your friends on something is just, it's unique. It's hard to be able to do. And I mean, not really. I mean, you could shoot things for free and just hire your friends and keep doing it and have fun on all different levels. Give me the conversation when James called you and told you you want to play.
He texted me.
He texted you.
He texted me. I was in Scotland. I wrote another film with a mutual friend of ours. I didn't write it with her, but she starred in it, called All Creatures Here Below, which Karen Gillan stars in.
Yep.
And so I was in Scotland at the Glasgow Film Festival presenting the movie. So we were like 6 hours ahead of, maybe 7 hours ahead of James. And he texted me, it's kind of late for me, like 11 or 12 at night. And he said, I want you to be part of the Suicide Squad. And I was like, because I knew he was making the movie, and I was so excited because I just loved the idea of James Gunn making the Suicide Squad. Right. And so then I called him right back, and, he was like, I want you to play Polka-Dot Man. And I was like, you know this about me. I'm a huge comic nerd. I've been collecting comics my whole life, and I know nothing about the Polka-Dot Man. I knew nothing about April.
Right.
I was thoroughly embarrassed because I've always been excited at the prospect that if I ever got, like, a big role in, like, a superhero movie, I'd be the guy that would be like, oh, well, which phase are we talking about? Was it, and which writer were we, what was the inspiration? And I was like,
but you knew nothing.
I knew nothing. And then he sent me the script, and it was so beautiful, man. It was so incredible. And he didn't know this about me, but I have vitiligo, these spots. Can you see them on the camera?
A little bit, yes. Body. Yep. So it's kind of a white patch, like white patches,
I have
right?
white patches basically all over my body that haunted me as a kid and were, the things that we think others are judging us by or care about, are so we're so wrong so much of the time. But that was something that really I did get picked on about it. And I had polka dots, spots, milk mustache. I had a lot of bad nicknames, but
Jesus.
I said to him, like, you don't even know how incredible this opportunity is. And not to mention the fact that I have these spots. And he was like, I didn't even know that. He's like, I've been friends with you for, at that point, 5 or 6 years, maybe. And he was like, I had no idea.